Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Oh, hello everyone. It's me. I'm back. Phantasm Elite. He's back. Blast from the past. So, we're gonna do a stream. Another stream. The stream is gonna be chess. Me playing chess. It's gonna be great. I'm just loading my phone so that I can monitor chat. And let's get started. So we're going to be playing on Lee Chess. So let me just open that up. There we go. Channel. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay, there we go. Now I can load this. There we go. Okay, so we're playing on Lee Chess. And it's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. Alright. Yeah, it should be working now. Cool. Alright. So I'm a 1500 player. I've been playing chess for about 2 months seriously, and I play the caro-kann, the caro-kann, the Slav, and for white I play basically the Scotch, and kind of like the Austrian attack, and also kind of what else do I play as white? I play something else. Oh, the Alpen. Yeah. So I have a opening for every thing, pretty much. Oh, and exchange caro-kann. If they try to play caro-kann, I play exchange. So yeah, I basically have an opening for everything. Anyway, let's jump right into it and probably get completely destroyed because I haven't played chess in a while. So I expect to be quite rusty and get my ass handed to me. But you never know. Here we go. So he's playing e4. I'm pretty relieved, honestly, to see that move. Let's do this. Okay, good. There we go. I know that you do this in this situation. You take. That's the book move. And then I know that you put your bishop here. This I know. This is the advance or the classical. I don't remember which. And then you move the bishop back. Yeah, I know this. I know this theory. So I'm not like a complete idiot, but could be better. Okay. At this point, I'm not actually very sure what to do. I don't remember what the move here is, but I've seen this position before a couple of times. Let's think about this carefully. We have a couple of moves. We could push this pawn. We could bring our knight out. I think that is actually the move, is to bring your knight out. I'm going to do that. Okay, he's bringing out his bishop. I think I'm meant to exchange my bishops, if I'm not mistaken. because I don't think that I really want to open up the rook on this file. I'm pretty sure that wouldn't be desirable, so I'm going to go with this because it seems like a more intuitive move to me, at least because I don't know if I can trust myself to do that. Now, the next move will probably have to be, you know, like this, because I need to get my bishop out. Or I could go here and then finishetto my bishop, which I think is perhaps the safer bet. So I'm going to go with that. I'm going to put my bishop on a safer square and keep my king extra safe. I hope this is the right move. I'm not sure. Okay, he's castling. Let's put our bishop on a safer square. I actually need to be mindful of this, because when I castle, it may force me into taking the bishop, and yeah, I have to be mindful of the bishop basically and make sure that my rook isn't pinned to the bishop somehow, which is quite a worry. Okay, so he's done this move. I'm not sure what to do, to say the least. I think I'm gonna just castle. I don't believe he can do much with those 2 pawns right now. Yeah, if he... Yeah, I think this is fine. We're just developing, you know? I don't think that there's anything wrong with the position. He's developing, I'm developing. There's no obvious, you know, advantage. He hasn't got any pieces on my side of the board. So we should be okay. Okay, he's bringing more pawns down the board. So this is obviously a concern now that we need to address. I'm not sure how we address this kind of threat. I mean, you know, I could go here and then he might push the pawn, and then I go onto the square and then I can threaten the queen, but then, you know, it's like, what am I doing? You know, am I achieving anything with that move? It might be a good move to just sort of just continue to develop my minor pieces. Maybe if I just bring my knight here, there's no real problem. I mean, I don't think there is a problem to begin with. Like, there's nothing obviously wrong with my position. So I'm just gonna develop, because I don't really know what to expect, and I don't really know what the threat is exactly. I don't know what he's trying to take or open up. I don't see like him getting I don't see him getting any advantage out of this. Okay, so he's putting some pressure onto this pawn now. But, you know, this is... not a problem either. We would just push the pawn, and then it's solid as hell. It does restrict my queen, not being able to leave this pawn. I think maybe putting the rook here is perhaps the strongest move, because that's developing and defending, rather than just pushing the pawn passively. So I think I'm going to go with that. This seems very solid to me. You know, I don't see, unless he's some kind of like, okay, he's pushing his 3 pawns, but he is also making his pawns more vulnerable to infiltration. I can now move my knight here. So that's the square that's been opened up. And I think I will. I'm going to develop my knight here, and this will be a kind of outpost now that he can't easily dislodge because it's on white squares. So that's quite useful to me. And it also frees up a space for this knight to move out of the way. So I think this is the right move. And it targets this pawn. And we're putting pressure here. Okay, so he's now effectively pinning this pawn. So that's a problem, but it's not a huge problem because, again, there's no obvious way for him to threaten us. I mean, he has 2 attackers, but we have 2, 3 defenders here, so it's not really a problem yet. Although it could be a problem if he was to somehow move his knights over. But as long as I keep my pawns like this, I think I should be fine. And again, now he's actually left this pawn hanging. So if he's left this pawn hanging, we can just take it and we'll be a pawn up. Which is, to me, a no-brainer. So we're going to do that. We're going to take this pawn and attack this queen. Be up a tempo. Or should I say, like, maybe force him to waste tempi, possibly? Because, yeah, this I don't think this helps him at all. And now he's moved his queen here, and by moving his queen here, he threatens this pawn, but there are ways for us to simply deal with this threat, such as by moving the queen here. He wouldn't easily be able to I think we're going to lose that pawn in the middle. But what we can do is we can kind of engineer a move that gives us a little bit more of an edge. So I think perhaps putting our queen here is the best move. It gets our queen into the game, connects the rooks, defends the knight kind of, but not really. Let's do this. Then he's going to push this pawn, but it doesn't matter. We'll play another move, like putting the knight back to the outpost. And then we'll just bring our rook here, and then it'll force him to do something. I think we're in a bit of trouble now because, of course, if he pushes this, then we're going to basically have the queen coming down. And then it's not very clear how we defend this pawn, although I'm sure there are ways. Okay. So I'm thinking we... Let's go here. Okay, he's taken the pawn, but if I go here, then I can't really get anything out of that because he'll just take the pawn, which is... Oh, and this knight's hanging, which is awful. But I can put my knight here, which defends the pawn. Though in a really awkward way, because then I can't attack his queen and he can put pressure on me. But I think that's what I'll... I kind of have to do it because my knight is hanging. Yeah, we'll do this. Now we can defend this pawn, defend this knight, defend this pawn, defend the rook. Oh no, we're not defending the rook anymore. Okay, yeah, we've made a bad error and we're gonna lose the game. I'm pretty sure at this point. Yeah. We're losing the game. Okay, we've lost the game. Let's analyze the game. Okay, so it was pretty super even. Apparently, my first inaccuracy of the game is Fino shadowing my bishop. And my second inaccuracy was doing this, apparently. And then my blunder, I'd made two blunders. My first blunder was thinking I could move my queen here, when I should have just moved the knight. And yeah, and then yeah, apparently the right move was to just put my queen here, and it would have been okay. So yeah, pretty silly game. Lost elo for no good reason. Yeah. Okay, so he's playing e4. Hopefully we get a more intuitive caro-kann type setup this time. Okay. I'm just gonna do this. Okay. I'm gonna develop my knight now. I'm gonna attack his queen. He's brought his queen very early. I think I should be able to punish this. Okay, he's moved his queen. But I think the key thing is he's not defending the pawn. So what we'll do now is now that our bishop is out the pawn chain, we'll take the pawn back and we should be fine. We can re-solidify the pawn chain and that will be fine. And we've got the rook file opened. So in theory this is perfectly good. But despite my opponent playing weird moves. And I get the feeling my opponent didn't think this far ahead and is now completely improvising. He's going for this weird sort of, knight move, like, I got you here because I can fork your king and your rook and you can't take with the queen because I've already got my queen here type setup. And yes, I could just play this move and be completely losing, but I'm not gonna do that. And he can't take my knight with his bishop because his knight's in the way, so I think we'll just do this and we should be completely winning. He's allowing me to develop. He's playing multiple moves with 2 pieces, and provided that I play correctly, he shouldn't be able to do anything with just 2 minor pieces on the board. That should not be a sufficient attack, right? Whereas I've basically got 4 pieces in the game right now. He's got 2. So everything should be covered. And everything should be defended correctly, and I shouldn't lose. In fact, he should be losing pieces if he makes a slight error. Okay, so he's trying to go for a revealed attack. We know this because he's trying to do this, and then, you're in check. And you have to move the king. The solution to this test is pretty simple. We just, we have 3 choices, right? We can either move the bishop back, which I think is not a good move, because then I can't... Well, the queen being here is good, because it covers this square. But then the knight also does that job. I think moving the queen here would be bad because then the knight will be able to go here because... Well, no, because his queen would be hanging. So what, do I go with the bishop or with the queen? I'm going to go with the queen because I don't think I should be moving my bishop back here. I'm going to see what happens. The knight should cover the square, so I should be fine. And I shouldn't be moving my king because I've got this knight, so it should be fine. And he shouldn't be able to do anything at all. Yeah, his attack is completely failed. Yep, his attack failed. we've got 3 pieces on the board, he's got 0. Clear lead in development for me, and we're definitely winning this game. We're up a whole minor piece. Okay, in this situation, what do we do? I think the solution to this is we allow him to push his pawns like so and overextend himself. I'm going to complete my pawn chain. Now we can develop the dark squared bishop and get ready to castle. That's not a problem. We were planning on going here anyway. We can start putting a rook here, maybe go here, and then we threaten this, and we threaten this at the same time. That could be a play. Oh! Starman Legend is now following. Thank you, Starman, for following me. I really appreciate that. I hope you enjoy the stream. So he's pulled out his bishop, but I think that's a very passive move. So what we'll do is we'll put our rook behind the knight. You're welcome, sir. I like it so far. Thanks. Okay, he's castled queenside. Oh, I have an idea. Okay. We'll bring back this bishop and go for this kind of... I've played chess for many years, although I played it on and off casually until the start of 2025, and basically in 2025 at the start of January I basically started learning actual openings instead of just like, you know, winging it. And so basically since January 2025 I went from about 1300 on Lee chess to 1500, and that's basically just because I learned openings, I think. And yeah. So, yeah. I can understand that, man. I started in 1987, but I took 20 years off from 2003 to 2023. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, you know, sometimes we just, like... I think a lot of people, like, they can't just play one game forever, and, like, it's easy to get burnt out and stuff. Like, I often, like, play a game, like, a single game, or maybe 2 or 3, like, quite a lot, and then, like, I don't know, I get bored of them and I move on to something else. That is something that happens to me, so, you know. We take breaks, yeah. I think this knight is going to go here, but it's not really a problem because we just castle. Okay, he's weakening his king structure. Is there anything I can do with that? Nope. I think what we'll do is we'll just castle now. Yeah, there's nothing obvious here. Nothing clear. mean, he could put his knight here, but I'm not really too concerned about that. I'll just take with this, and then I have more pressure. Yeah, I think this position is very strong. He tried to do like an early attack with 2 pieces, but I just, you know, tried to attack his queen because he brought his queen out too early, basically. And it just meant that I could just attack his queen and gain tempi, basically. And I don't know. I think that's like a common mistake beginners make, is like they try to attack with 2 or 3 minor pieces instead of committing to like a full commitment of all of their minor pieces at once, because that's what like some grandmasters say is what you're supposed to do with an attack. And me, I'm not an attacking player. Like I actually like to allow people to attack me, but I like to just know the solution to the attack and then just, well, let them run out pieces. Which I guess is why I'm a caro-kann player. Okay, so he's going for quite an aggressive g4. You must play the Slav then, Stan. Are you a Slav player? You play the Sicilian? Oh. I've never really tried the Sicilian. I only play Alapin as a counter. Okay, I gotta... Yeah, I'll push this pawn, bring the bishop back, and then I should be fine. If he does attack me with some kind of... Yeah, I've heard of the Smith Moore. It's supposed to be really good apparently, but I've not tried it because I saw the word gambit and I thought, I don't want to play a gambit. I want to just play super sort of theoretical chess more than sort of gambit-y plays. So I went with the Alapin. I like the Alapin. I think it's quite a pretty sort of structure you end up with. And I can tell that when I play it against Sicilian players, they get quite frustrated around my rank. It's good against people who aren't familiar with it. But if you know how to set it up, it can lead to an even position within the first 10 moves, just what black wants. Alapin approaches parity more slowly, so it's a better option for white. I only know it like maybe 6 or 7 moves deep anyway. Like I don't really know all the ideas quite yet. Anyway, I should check his king, right? It's literally right there. No, I can't. Okay. I'm running out of time. I better be careful. I'm just trying to find some kind of... Okay, this knight is useless. Let's move this knight. No, it's cool. It's cool. I just don't want to get into time trouble. Okay, he's bringing the pawns down, but I don't think I need to react to this. I think I'm okay. Yeah, I'll just do this. I'll just get in here and really try to annoy him. We're going to infiltrate. Yeah. So many good moves. Okay, that's fine. We just, we're not going to take with the pawn. We're just going to do this. We're not going to weaken anything. Super solid pawn structure. Can't do anything. Can't stop me. Which openings do you prefer for white? I'm I'm actually less confident with white because, again, like, because I'm so defensive in terms of my playstyle, I actually don't know often. I feel less confident with white. It's not as intuitive for me. So I play. I tried the Roy Lopez. I tried to get into that, but I ended up getting squashed by people who knew more than me quite a lot. So I went with the Scotch, and I get mixed results with it. Sometimes the games go amazing, and sometimes I get, well, squashed, and I don't know always why I'm getting squashed. So, kind of like a mixed bag, really. Let's go with this move. It's not really a great move, but we'll see what he does. See if he does anything silly. You might consider looking into the 4 Knights Scotch variation. It's the Scotch, but with some excellent traps. Yeah, I probably should. You know what I end up playing a lot is I end up playing what's called the lolly variation. I end up on that one quite a bit, according to the computer at least. We're gonna go here. His knight is kind of having a bad day, I think. Okay, we'll just counterattack because I want to make his rook do something silly. And then we'll maybe take the pawn. Maybe not. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Need to be kind of careful with this. I can see the danger. Oh, okay, yeah, thanks. Just give me a free rook. Hell yeah. Okay. Well, I'll just go here so you can't knight check me. Damn, I really need to... Yeah, I need to block that keyword. I've seen that a couple of times now. I haven't got around to it. It's quite annoying. Okay, we'll just dominate the knight this way. Just type /ban relaxed consort in your Twitch chat. Okay. Let me give that a go. I've never done that actually. I'll just quickly ban. Ah, thanks. Yeah, they should add an achievement to Twitch for that. I'm surprised there isn't one. Hey, let's go. First win of the day. Ugh. Alright, I always do an analysis. Let's have a look. Okay, so apparently we both blundered at some point. That's interesting. Goldman variation of the caro-kann. I've never seen that one before. I've never heard of this one. Okay, so we'll just go to the start. Turn this on. Quite a, the graph is quite telling, I think. He had one good move, and then after that, it's very one-sided. You always play knight c3 against the caro. I am actually really weak on playing against it. I have no... I have a very weak sense of how to deal with it yet. Because I haven't played enough caro-kann players. Okay, so he goes with this sort of line. Yeah, and this is what I mean, right? He brings out his queen super early, and I immediately think this is a bad move. I choose knight c3 because I found that most people who play the caro expecting advance or exchange. Yeah, that's true. That I might like try to learn those like really scary like GM lines, like those pan-off and accelerated pan-off type positions, because when I play those, like, I'm terrified. Like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Like, if someone plays a pan-off or an accelerated pan-off, I'm like sweating. Or even fantasy, you know, like fantasy, like I only have like a loose idea of what I'm supposed to do against them. Pan-off is excellent, worth looking at. Yeah, so he took this pawn, and oh, okay, so this is an inaccuracy. I actually thought this was really good. I thought that by doing this, he's wasting a queen move, which is good, but apparently it's not that good. So the best move was just to take the pawn back. Interesting. So then he goes here, and I just take the pawn back anyway, because I'm like, well, you know, you gotta move your queen first anyway, so, you know. Then he brings his... What? King to d7 is the computer move? And it's a +1? What is going on here? Let's look at this line. What's the idea here? Like, why would I? What the hell? Is this some kind of voodoo? Like, is this some kind of like black magic? Esoteric knowledge I'm having here? What the hell? Mind blown. Mind blown right there. Alright. So if I'm ever in this position, apparently I should move my king. Okay. This was a blunder. Huh. Oh, okay, so I had 3 choices in this position, right? I thought, if I'm moving my queen here, you can't discover checkmate. And I've got a knight covering it, so it's fine. But he actually went with the wrong move anyway, so it didn't matter, because I was looking at this square the whole time. So I was thinking this was the threat. Didn't even think about this. So if he went here... What's the idea? Oh. Oh, that's the idea, right. Well, it's a good thing he's not that smart. Because if he was, I would have lost. Huh. Well, anyway. Let's move on to the next game. Thank you, thank you. Okay, we're with the white pieces. Let's go. In this situation, it's always a scotch. Every time. Okay, so we're in a... what is it called? Petrov. We're in a Petrov. And I know that you can do this kind of thing, right? You can do some kind of business with this. But I'm just gonna do this. I'll probably learn this funny line where you take the pawns at the same time at some point. But oh, you followed me on Lichess. Thank you. So when I see this position, my instinct is to just take. Because I'm just going to get to trade the queens off anyway, and then it's a... You don't use your elite chess very often, it's a little dusty. Are you, do you prefer elite chess then? Sorry, do you prefer chess.com? For games, usually yes. Oh, okay. I'm at like half and half, really. Yeah, half and half. My private lead chess I do use a lot more often though. Ah. Okay, this is a bit of a strange knight maneuvering. Don't really understand what the point was, but sure. We'll move our bishop. No, we'll just bring in another knight. Yeah. Bring in the knights. What could possibly go wrong? Maybe go here. That might be okay. Maybe. Oh, maybe here. Yeah, let's double attack. Double attack. Yeah, that's it. We'll do that. And then, wait, no, that's a terrible move. We'll go here. I treat my accounts that have my in real life name on them differently than I treat my accounts with the name Starman on them. But I'm definitely not the only one. Oh yeah, the same. Yeah. I mean I don't put my real name to any account. But yeah. Castles. The dreaded knight queen pin. Absolute classic. How are we going to deal with this one? I think there's that move. There's... Yeah, we'll go here. That's fine, right? And then we just move the knight somewhere, and then we're fine. H3 was what you would have done. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I could... Yeah, actually that probably would have made more sense. Well, I'll kick him now because I don't want him to linger there longer than he should. I'm not going to kick him again though. I like my castle structure. We can move here now actually, and no we can't. Because if he takes, then I can't take back with my queen, because then my bishop is hanging, which would be very bad. So what do we do here? I guess we... Ooh, I mean, we could remaneuver the knight maybe in here. Maybe that's like the play. Let's do that. I like that idea. I'm gonna go in here. Forces bishop to remaneuver, and then we're getting something out of that. We can move our bishop back. Yeah, now we move our bishop back. and then we can get our rook in. And it just means that my queen's on a nice sort of diagonal, I guess. So that could be helpful in the future, maybe. Maybe not. Okay. Okay, so he's putting pressure on this a little bit. There's these knight moves. None of these knight moves are especially strong. But yeah, I don't want to lose my bishop pair. Perhaps moving my queen out now is the right move. I think my queen needs to be out on the board. Maybe not there. Maybe here? Yeah, and now we can maybe threaten to overwhelm the knight. Or force him into, you know, weakening the king's side somehow. With ideas of this, if he moves this one. Or maybe this, somehow. My opponent is thinking. What's he thinking? Ooh. Oh dear. Maybe I shouldn't have moved my queen out too early. We'll go here. That's the move I'm gonna go with. We might lose a pawn, but you know, he's got many opportunities to blunder a piece, so you know, being a pawn down isn't the end of the world. Okay. Let's force him to retreat. Wait, hold on a second. There's no way for him to retreat. Is there? No, there's not. There's no way for him to run. I've trapped his queen. I did that accidentally. I wasn't even doing that on purpose. I just found a accidental queen trap. No? Oh wait, no. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. You can literally just go here. It's the only move. What do you mean? Stammen. You haven't annoyed me at all. Okay, so this would have to go. Well, my queen is covered, so I can actually just do this. And then that creates another threat. Maybe. You immediately did a 180 turn on responding to your chat. I mean, I wasn't really like following exactly what you meant by I shouldn't have... I didn't actually follow... I wasn't understanding exactly what you were saying. The timing of the coincidence is hard to accept. Hey, listen, we all make our choices, we all live with them. Just like in a game of chess, you could say. You can't take back once you've taken. I think that's a good one. Quote me on that one. Yep. Okay. I guess I take that. Good luck with your channel. Thank you, man. Now I take this pawn, and then we're even. But that's fine, because we had the knight here. Now we might be up another pawn. Maybe. Maybe another pawn? Well, maybe. Maybe not. This is a tough game. Okay, he really wants me to trade my bishop, but he can't do anything with this unless... I mean... Ooh, this is tricky. I don't like this position at all. Perhaps I should start by blocking his bishop. That might be the play here. But then, yeah, no, this is fine. We can just block the bishop, right? Yeah, maybe that's the play. Tricky. Very tricky. I'm gonna go here, and then there. Or maybe just take the bishop? No, I can't take the bishop. Let's go here. I've got 2 rooks on this. It should be fine.
I'm gonna put on.
Okay, I think what we'll do is we'll see what he does. Damn, we lost a follower. Oh, that's a damn shame. Oh well. So, what are we gonna do here? Learning. That's what we're doing. Right. This knight is here, which means whatever. Hello. I'm good, thanks. How are you? Nice. Do you play chess much? I've only just started playing seriously, honestly, like in the last 2 months. What kind of game do I like? Well, I stream a couple of games. I stream chess and Minecraft, and I tried streaming Dark Souls. So a couple of different games. I'm just sort of trying out different games right now. Haven't really settled on one particular game to stream. Where are you from, anyway, Jackson? If you don't mind me asking. That's great. Do you play Last of Us? Yeah, I've beaten that game. I've played that on the Xbox 360. It's a pretty good game. You're from America. I'm British myself. Should I take a pawn? Does that cause me any trouble? No, it doesn't. I can just take a pawn. Yeah, okay, we're winning, guys. We're winning, and I want my 1500 rank back. Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. By the way, since you're here, guys, let me know if my microphone quality is okay. Also, is maybe the chat box, should the chat box perhaps be bigger? Are you guys struggling to read the chat box? Yeah, I am new. I'm still sort of working out my streaming setup. So I think, like, yeah, my first streams didn't go so well. Let me put it that way. Oh, I've just blundered a bishop. Damn. Damn. Do you stream on a daily basis? I try to, yes. That's the goal. I'm still working out like an actual like sort of concrete streaming schedule. I'm still sort of working that out. But I think in the near future, like there'll be a very consistent stream schedule, and it'll be very obvious like when I'm streaming. But I try to stream at least once every day. If you don't mind, can I say something? Yeah, sure. Oh dear. Everything's falling apart here. Dear. I should never have taken that pawn. Yeah, I think we'll have to resign on that. Let's have a look at the game. What went wrong? Your streaming is nice, but your profile is boring. You know, you're not actually the first person to tell me that. I think you have a point, actually. And I'll probably need to come up with something better in terms of that. Yeah, I mean, you should get a logo and a banner. To people to attract people to your stream and get more followers. Yeah, that's a good shout, Jackson. I actually appreciate the feedback, because honestly it's really hard to get like feedback, especially because I'm on YouTube as well, and no one's basically told me anything. So like I do actually appreciate the feedback, and I'll get on that. A banner is on my to-do list. Let's have a look at our mistakes. We made one blunder. Wow, our opponent was playing with 94% accuracy. So our blunder was... actually, I'm working for streamers. Oh wow. So are you like an editor or like an artist? Send me a request on Discord and I will show my work. I'm not quite comfortable using Discord at the moment. Like I don't really use it. But I have plans to start a Discord server in the near future. But I don't want to add people from the stream just yet until I'm ready. I just don't want to get like hacked, basically. Until I work out how to improve. Alright, do you have Instagram? No. I don't have Instagram. I haven't set up any socials yet. I haven't set up Twitter or things like that. I mean, I have plans to, but it's not at the top of my priorities yet. But I mean, I probably should open up a Facebook or something. Some kind of social. So you're an artist then? You're an artist, right? Do you have Twitter? No. No, I don't have I don't have any like socials set up at the moment. So it's like um yeah, it's a problem because obviously like you get more reach with Twitter and Discord and stuff. I just haven't gotten around to that yet. The adding in those extra sort of ways of reaching out to people. But I will, all in good time. Okay, I think I'm gonna play a classical game. I do have a banner actually somewhere on my computer that I could probably use. It's like MS Paint, and it's a really bad drawing I did on MS Paint, which would be pretty funny. I think I might just do like a funny MS Paint drawing for my banner. Like it'll be a so low quality MS Paint drawing that it's good kind of effect. Because I'm not like an artist or anything. I just yeah. So we're playing the Scotch game. 2 knights. What am I doing? Am I playing pawn takes? Am I advancing? Am I playing another knight move? I'm gonna play another knight move. I need to mute my phone. There we go. Okay. I think this will be the last game of the stream. Let's try and make a win out of this. I think what I'm going to do with my stream is I'm just going to make a chat box a little larger because I notice it's kind of small. We'll increase the size of that. There we go. Maybe like down here, possibly. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so my opponent is bringing his bishop back. I think think what we'll do is we'll go for a queen take, maybe? Queen trade? It would force him to waste a move. Or it could go here. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna try this. Okay, now we can maybe go here. Maybe then bring our knight forward. I don't know. Like this. Maybe that's the play. I need to reset my follow goal. I'm gonna do that. Right, follow a goal. Let's end that. Twitch. Right, goal amount 50, starting amount 3, month 3, 6, no, 29, 2025. There we go. New goal. Okay. Had some good chats today. So that's pretty nice. Some good Twitch chats. Oh. Oh my god. Hell yeah. Here we go. Easy game. Okay, so I think now the move is probably get my queen unpinned. prepared to castle, get the rooks into the game, and then close out. Trying to think what the best move here might be. Right. I want to reserve the right to castle. Okay, and now we'll bring our rook in. We can threaten checkmate in 1 here. If he brings in a rook, we just move our queen out of the way and check him, and then we'll just castle, and then we'll be fine. Then we win. We'll just do that. Removing obstacles in the way is only going to help us. I think I'll just castle. There's no rush, we just get our rooks in, start checking him, and yeah. I see maybe a mating pattern in maybe 6 or 7 moves from now, possibly. I think getting this rook here is important so we can start putting pressure on this pawn. But also doing this move would be good. What is Mackmore going to do? He's thinking. If you're enjoying this content, smash that follow button, because we need all the followers we can get in the Phantasm Elite gang. And you know, if I get enough followers, we'll set up a Discord and we can post memes there, and it'll be funny. Okay, we're gonna check him. Yeah. Oh, and now we should be good. Easy win, right? We'll do this. Now he can't escape with the bishop. We trapped it. Bishop trapped. We were up a queen and a knight, and yeah, here we go. Okay, completely winning. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go for this. Break open the center. Get the rooks in. Oh yeah, let's just do this. Easy. Okay, we won. Nice. Let's do analysis and then we can wrap up the stream. So apparently I play that very accurately. What's my mistakes then? Apparently this is a mistake. That's interesting. And then that's also apparently a mistake. Well, anyway, yeah, I kind of want to keep streaming, actually. I kind of want another follower, but I think we'll leave it here. Alright, well, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.